hello Aries, welcome to your March reading. First, I would like to wish all you guys who celebrate your birthdays in March happy birthday, and may this be a blessed year for all of you. Okay, let's get started with the first week. In the Temperance card, I do see that for a lot of you Aries who might have had misunderstanding or miscommunication or disagreements or any type of conflict with family members, co-workers, loved one, friends, you will come to an agreement. You will come to a middle ground. You will try to see the other person's point of view. You will try to be as emotional and also understanding and practical with the way you think and the way you communicate with others. This is a great week to also bring balance into your life. Maybe start being more conscious about what you're eating, how you're taking care of your body, exercise, make any decisions that can make you feel more in peace and in harmony with yourself. This is a great week to do so. And in general, I do see this is going to be a week when you will feel at your best. Health-wise, you will feel at your best, and relationships are going to be good as well. So good positive way to start March. In the second week, with the Page of Cups in reverse, I do see that when it comes to those of you who are in relationships, things are starting to get a bit monotonous or a bit boring. Maybe you guys need a little bit more time together to do things together, or go on dates, or just bring that spark, that romance back. So try to spare some time for your loved ones. Try to spare some time for that intimacy, to just bring that romance back. I do see that in terms of that attraction or your sexuality, that aspect is okay, but the aspect of actually having that romance, that's what's missing. Bringing flowers maybe, or candlelight dinner, or a movie night, or anything of that sort, that's what's missing in your relationships. But for those of you who are single, and especially if you just met someone that has their rising sign or their sun sign in Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, this person is trying to seduce you, making you fall for them and do everything and say everything that you want to hear. But their intentions are not pure. Their intentions are not clear. They're trying to benefit off of you somehow, some way. They're after something else. They're not completely genuine towards everything they're telling you. So be careful in that aspect. Or for those of you Aries who you might have your ascendant, your rising sign in a water sign, or your moon sign in a water sign, then you're the one that is trying to use your charm and your attractiveness to seduce somebody else and profit something out of someone. Either way, this is not going to be something beneficial. So just try to be careful in that regard. In the third week of March, with the Three of Pentacles, the focus is mainly on teamwork. The focus is mainly of compromise. You will have to work in a project with people. In a project, not by yourself, but with other people. So giving ideas, getting ideas, learning from this experience, sharing that knowledge with others is going to be very beneficial for you in terms of the group, and also in terms of your own self, because you're also going to get a lot of knowledge and recognition out of this project as well. So just trying to have that good base and that good compromise is very crucial, very important during the third week. For those of you who are in relationships, I do see that you've been together for a long time, and you do have a very strong bond and a very strong base. You've built something sturdy. together, something that has come with experience and you've been through a lot together. But at times, as any long relationships, it can be a bit boring, or you might not have them as much time to focus on each other because you're focused on so many different things as well. But in the last week of March, I do see that the main reason why a lot of you Aries have been so secretive, or have been so willing to compromise and kind of fly under the radar, is because you're secretly working on something else on the side. So it might be a project, starting your own personal business, something that you're really passionate about, and you're trying not to get people's attention. And even co-workers or friends or family, they might even ask you, what's going on with you? You never have time to hang out anymore. You never have time to spend with us. What's happening? And you're like, no, nothing is going on. Everything is fine. You're just kind of keeping everything to yourself until you know that things, that your project is where you want it to be, where you're looking for it to actually be. And the High Priestess is also telling me that this has something to do with something that has been weighing on your mind for a very long time. It can be part of your subconscious mind that is kind of finally starting to come into the surface. Something from your childhood that you've always wanted to do, something that might be related to your mother or to your mother's side of the family, like an old passion or something that you learned from your mom, working with women, that you're now putting it into practice, making into a reality. And this has a lot to do with your feelings, your emotion, what you're passionate about, what you really want instead of what other people want from you. And you're also fearful, you're scared, you don't know how this is all going to play out, you don't know how things are going to work per se, but you will get a lot of support and help from women. It can be your mom, it can be your sister, it can be a mother figure in your life, or a very close friend, or there is a confidant that you can tell them anything. So your very close immediate family might know, or a few people might know, but I do see that for you guys that's the main reason why you're being so quiet per se during the month, because you don't know people. You want to be able to prove with your work, with your actions, that this is what I'm about. And that's why from the Oracle of Angels and our spirit guides, the message is peacemaker. Let go of the need to be right. So there's no need to argue with people, or there's no need to disagree with people. If they have a certain opinion about you, let facts prove them wrong. Let your work speak for itself. Don't try to convince them, this is what I think, this is what I want to do. Don't even play that game. Don't even go there with them. Just work, focus on what your plans are. And when you succeed, then your success is going to speak much, much louder than anything that you can say you can disagree at this moment in time. So you're doing actually great. You're doing exactly what you're supposed to do in March, by keeping the peace, finding the middle ground, and just working on what you need to work on. So that's perfect. Just keep up the good work. From the Oracle of Romance, the message is rest and relaxation is essential. We all have fundamental need to take a break, and it's especially true for all of you guys who are working so hard to maybe juggling your 9-to-5 job, your day job, or one job and having another job on the side, or a part-time job, or your project on the side. So you got a lot of things going on, and maybe that's why for a lot of you who are in relationships, you're having such a hard time making time for a romance or making time for a date night. And it's understandable. But when you're feeling tired, when you're feeling exhausted, when you're feeling like you're like physically you're feeling like you don't even have the energy to keep going anymore, then listen to your body. Take the time to rest. Take the time to nap, sleep when you can't sleep, and eat when you can't eat, and just balance is everything. Balance. And I do see health wise, it's going to be a good month. You're going to feel for the most part, you're going to feel good, but also focus on getting the rest when you need to get the rest, because nothing can happen unless you're feeling healthy and strong. Everything else can be, you can make a date night later down the line, or you can pick up your project where you left it. But if you're not feeling healthy, then that's the number one most important thing. And from the Oracle of Money and the Law of Attraction, the message is, rather than complaining, I will focus on positive aspects. Whoa. And okay, let's go back to the card. When you focus upon lack in an attitude of complaining, you establish a vibrational point of attraction that only gives you access to more thoughts of complaint. Your deliberate effort to tell a new story will establish a new pattern of thought, providing you with a new point of attraction from your present, about your past, and into your future. The simple effort of looking for positive aspects will set a new vibrational tone that will begin the immediate attraction of thoughts, people, circumstances, and things that are pleasing to you. Okay, so the law of attraction is all about changing. It's all about our thoughts, bringing our reality into bringing things, opportunities, people into our reality. So whatever we think becomes true. And if we keep that in mind, if we focus too much on the negative, we're going to bring more things into our reality to complain about. But if we focus on the positive, on all the good positive things that are going to happen from this new project that you're starting, how successful you're going to be, how you can have all your dreams come true, how you can buy the car of your dreams, or the house of your dreams, or go on that vacation that you've always dreamed of, to travel the world, or whatever the case, whatever your dream might be. If you only focus on that aspect, you're going to attract opportunities in your life. You're going to attract people, you're going to attract circumstances, you're going to attract different things that are going to make this dream happen. They're going to make this dream a reality. So being in the right place at the right time is basically using the law of attraction in your advantage to get that dream life that you want. Okay, my friends, so rather than complaining, I will focus on the positive aspect. Just tell yourself that for March. And again, I wish you guys a great month. Thank you so much for watching, and I see you next time. Bye-bye.